Module 1, Lesson 3, Exercise 4. Josie took a long multiple choice end of the year vocabulary test. The ratio of the number of problems Josie got incorrect to the number of problems she got correct is 2 to 9. First thing we need to look at before we move any further is talking about underlining our ratio information. So the ratio starts by telling me it's going to be a ratio. The next thing I need to ask myself are what two things are being compared in this ratio. And the two things that are being compared are the incorrect that Josie got and the number correct she got. And the ratio of that is 2 to 9. So if I did 2 to 9, it would be incorrect to correct. That's the first piece of information we need to know. Then it says, if Josie missed 8 questions, how many did she get correct? Well, the question's asking me to find the number she got correct. They give me the number she got, it says she missed. Missed is the same as incorrect. So you have to know that information. So if they're giving me that, I will then draw, as it asks me to, a tape diagram. I will start with incorrect because that's the first one in the ratio. And then I will draw my ratio of 2 to 9. Here is incorrect, there's 2, and there's 9 for correct. Now, they told us that she got 8 questions incorrect. She missed 8 questions. So I put my equal sign here and the 8 here because those are incorrect. Well, remembering that I need to divide and then multiply. So I divide 8 by the number in that ratio, which is 2. 8 divided by 2 is 4. We can do that much in our head. I know people like to do things in their head. 4 and 4 are 8, or 4 times 2 are 8. So then I know from my rules of tape diagrams that we need to put a 4 inside all the boxes. So if I've done that, I then do my multiplication part. I could also add all these 4s. Multiplying just seems a lot easier. So 4 times 9 will give me 36. To go back and answer our question, how many did she get correct? Josie got 36 correct. Josie got 36 questions correct. Moving down now to part B, if Josie missed 20 questions, how many did she get correct? Draw a tape diagram to demonstrate how you found the answer. Again, we need to remember the question they're asking us to find is once again how many she got correct. If she missed 20 questions, that means those were incorrect. What we would do is take our tape diagram that we've already drawn, because if you notice, B is the same as A, and it's all part of this scenario. So the ratio ends up being the same ratio. So we'll draw the same number of boxes right below here. And instead of doing 8 for the incorrect, we'll do 20. Take a minute and do that while I do it on mine. Okay, if you have 20 for incorrect, because missed questions means incorrect, then if you did 20 divided by 2, you would get 10 for each one. The rule is, of course, in tape diagrams, if there's 10 in one box, there's 10 in all the boxes. So you write 10 in all the boxes. That being the case, you can now figure out how many she got correct. And that's 90. To answer the questions, how many did she get correct, you would then put in Josie got 90 questions correct. C says, what ratios can we say are equivalent to 2 to 9? Well, we start with our ratio 2 to 9. We can then say that the original one that we did for A, 4 to 36, is equivalent because 2 times change that, not 4, but rather 8 to 36. That was our first one. Because 2 times 4 is 8, and 9 times 4 is 36. Our other ratio that we found was, for 2 to 9, was 20 to 90. And we found that because we said 2 times 10 is 20, and 9 times 10 is 90. And the important thing here to note is that we multiplied both the 2 and the 9 by the same number, and that was 10, to get the equivalent ratio. That is a big idea we want to remember for getting equivalent ratios. Thank you.